pulse around here. It's really low. It's it's 11 Newton meters. This only goes down to 13 officially. 13.6. So I'm just going to try and fake it. Wrong size. Do the bit adapter. Short bit. And I don't have enough room in there. This box here. Last bolt. Alright. Now, these other pulleys, they're at 37 foot-pounds. And the spec doesn't actually say what the pulley bolts are for the water pump, so I'm going to assume that it's at 37. Find a new bolt. Let's see, get this box out of the way. That'll work. Can't get a grip on her. Probably gonna have to tighten these down until after I put the belt on. It's not going to be set up for torque wrench. Default spec. Either I broke the bolt or I broke the socket. I broke the bolt, which means that torque setting was wrong. Did to break the bolt, screw up the threads. Oh no, I did break the bolt. See what snapped inside there, so I'll have to replace that bolt too. I'm doing good tonight. All right. Now I didn't have the actual part I needed. I had something close for this piece up here. So I'm going to see if I can fake it. Before I do that, I want to crank down that bolt there. See if I can break that one on that. Turn that way down. Yep. Fake it up this side. Nope, I can't. It's too brittle. It broke. So I'm going to do some more research and find the actual part and order it in. I am striking out tonight. I do have a new air filter before I put it in though. I do want to hook this the battery up, so it's just a whole lot easier to get to with the top of the box off. I am concerned I've got a line here, I'm not sure if it goes to. Probably do the lighting. Hook the battery up and then work like those two later. Battery's sparking. Oh, of course I got the battery's sparking a bit, which means there's still juice in it. Inside. One less headache. Next, new air filter. Tight fit. Let's go bite to it and try it. Really hoping to start this up tonight. So, oh well. Well, bummer. Could put the belt on, but that bolt's gonna be a pain to get in when I get the new bolt in. So, and putting the reservoir in is gonna limit my space to get in here. So I can put this little guy on. That's backwards because it's backwards. You're too fat. Turn that back down to 8 foot-pounds. All right. Guess I can add in. Realizing I have no idea where my oil cap is. Well, that's kind of aggravating. Got my oil cap or my water cap. Oh shoot. Yeah, let's get some fluids in here. Wasn't sure how much we're going to need in them. This is probably going to be quite a bit. It's got to bleed out. That's enough to get it started. I don't really want to start filling up the reservoir until after I've got spilling on the radiator until I got the reservoir in. So after that, and I can see we've got electrical in here. Some of the one I wasn't sure of over there, so that definitely goes to the lighting. So feel better about that. This is going to go to the parts store tomorrow anyway. Let's see what our oil level is like. Of course, as soon as I get the sucker up and running, I am going to go and do the oil change. But I want to make sure I've got enough oil in there to do what I need to bleed the system out and then get over to the quick lube place. So I still got good oil in there. Yeah, I could do my oil changes, but that's just too much. Not having a lift, more of a pain in the butt to me in this work. Oh, there's my oil cap. I feel much better about that now. Good, I feel much better about that. So, I've got to find out what that corner connector actually is and order one in. Got to replace the missing bolt and the broken bolt. I've got a new fan belt sitting over there already, so I'm not worried about that. Then put on the reservoir, fill things up, should be good to go. Just the thing to make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. I'm seeing a reservoir over there for windshield wiper fluid. And I'm not sure if that goes to this car or another car that I was working on. I'm pretty sure it goes to this car, but I don't remember where that goes to. So I don't remember. Definitely took too long getting this together. Christmas break will do that. Wanted to check below, make sure that wasn't a bolt that missing bolt hadn't fallen down below. I don't see it. Alright, that's much as I can do tonight.
The next day.
So, after a bunch of hunting around, I finally found a couple diagrams, identified this port as the auxiliary port. But, on any of the official GM diagrams, you don't even see this port. They don't even show it, no information. Went down to the local Chevy dealership. They went through, brought the exact same diagrams I'd found that don't even identify this port or show it at all. And because they couldn't identify it, they can't get me this part. I'm just kind of screwed that way. So I think what I'm going to do is use my pick and see if I can get the broken piece out of the port or out of that connector and make it work that way. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to mouse this off because it's auxiliary. It's something that hopefully not required. But that line does go to that vacuum ball, so I may have to jerry rig something if this doesn't work. I'm also really hoping I don't put a hole in my finger while doing this, which I have a fairly decent batting average of doing. Those needle nose. Oh, I put a hole in it. Yeah, let's put a hole in it and not my finger. Okay, that got her. And actually, it should go in. That pipe should go in deep enough to go past the hole I made. And with how small it is, I'm not thinking it's going to be under a whole lot of pressure. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Actually, pop that back out. I'm going to run better under those wires, especially when the hood comes in. Cool. So, some gloves on here. So next, when I asked about the water pump bolt, it took them 10 minutes to look it up. Found it. They didn't have one in stock. I have to order it in. It'll be in tomorrow. So I don't want to lose this one. And what my idea here is I'm going to get these aligned, put on the belt, torque these, and then loosen up the belt and turn this so that I can just hopefully put in the fourth bolt tomorrow and torque it down. Now, what was also funny, and they charged me like $1.10 for the bolt. Now, for this one that's busted, their diagrams don't show the actual bolts, even though I found a different diagram that does. So they couldn't help me out on the broken bolt. Took another small mom pop shop. They took the bolt back, looked around what they had, found one that's not exactly the same, but has the same thread distancing, and put a bolt on to make sure it was all the same that way. And make sure it was okay with it, so you can get me a washer, which I'm not worried about for this. Asked him how much he wanted for the bolt. Said just remember to go there next time I need to buy a part, which I absolutely will. The reason I don't like our local Chevy shop, well, their owner has some very serious business ethics issues. He doesn't think so, just the rest of us. Well, I also found out why I broke this bolt. Turns out that I read torque wrong on it. It wasn't supposed to be torqued at 35. It wasn't supposed to be torqued at 35 pounds. It was supposed to be torqued at 35 nanometers, which is about 25 pounds. That's why I broke the bolt. Tell if it's grabbing or not. Oh, it is. Let's go now. 25 nano, 25 foot-pounds, which this is a lot easier to set in foot-pounds. Hopefully I don't break it again. Okay. As long as I'm there, and set right, let's truck down these other guys. There's a bolt missing back in there. That's the wrong size head. I'm missing a bolt back in there. Yeah, I'll go pick up another one tomorrow. Overall, it's a pretty good spot there. So now, got a new belt. Read how this is supposed to go. Well, a trick I learned a long time ago on these belts and the newer cars. If you got ridges there, it matches the ridges on the belt. If it's smooth, it's the back side of the belt. If you know that, putting on a belt joint is pretty easy. You just follow the ridges and the smooth. How did I get a spin? There we go. Alright, clear, alright. It's got way too much play in it. I'm missing something. Oh, that's what I'm missing. The alternator. Now we're going to get the breaker bar, pull the tension back. That's nicely. Pull this box out of the way again. Box cover, sorry. Figured that it put enough tension on it to keep it spinning. But no. I think if we had a crossbar to put on that, that keeps it spinning. Oh, these bolts are so small. What do I got? There's no real good way to get a grip on it and keep them spinning. Snug, that's about it. Not really torque the spec, but it's somewhat close. Alright. Now, I believe the washer reservoir does go back over here somehow. So I know overflow reservoir goes here. It's on the floor over here, so I'm looking. Guess I gotta look up how that goes. Does it sit over the battery? That would actually make a little bit of sense. I should go much better right there. Kind of a goofy design. That explains why there's a positive post right here for jumping it. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. I feel good about that. Stuck to it. I'll have to go back and look and see if these are pop rivets or actual screws. Probably, no, those are pop rivets. pop fasteners. And before I get myself in trouble, I'm going to go and look that up. So when I come back tomorrow, I'll get that mounted in. Before I do something really stupid. So, let's do that left. Refilling the coolant, which I don't want to do till I got the reservoir in, which I don't want to do till I get that bolt on. That's it. And then mounting that guy there. So, yeah, pretty good spot.